Alright, so we are going to be doing something a little bit different with our Sam Show coverage. We're going to be doing a Judge the Supers, Judge the Ultras of Samurai Shodown 2019 default roster, Season 1 DLC roster, and Season 2 DLC roster. It's kind of like, it's very similar to Rate the Supers, or like giving something out of 10 for characters in fighting games with cool ass ultras or cool ass supers. It's basically self-understanding, right? If it's like a lower score, then that means it's not jiving in with me too well. If it's like higher out of 10 or something above 10, then that means, yo, damn, this super, this goddamn ultra is badass. Like, I love it, man. Hopefully this video is entertaining for you guys. I'll do my best to make it entertaining and give like a somewhat biased, somewhat objective score on like how these moves are and like how they look flashy as hell. Comes out. By the time this video is out, chat room, I've already did some combo videos for the Season 2 characters of Sam Show, and that would be Mina, Iroha, Sogetsu, and Warden. Haomaru, WFT, or Super in this game, and go. This one's a 6, chat room. Basic bread and butter, you know, that's what Haomaru does, you know, nothing too fancy. It's got good camera work, it's got good animation, but it's still the same thing from like older SNK games. 6 out of 10. Alright. This one's a 6 as well. It's kind of like a Shinryuken. No, not a Shinryuken. It's a Shin Shoryuken from Street Fighter. Like, they literally just do like the same uppercut again and again and again. Or like a Shoryu Reppa. Although Shoryu Reppas are always cool, no matter what I say. No matter what you guys say. Alright, Nakaruru, the girl that's been in so many SNK crossovers and Capcom versus crossover games. To like a jillion. So let's start with the WFT. Okay. She just whips her cloth around and then she summons the bird to attack. It's at least a little bit better than Haomaru's. How about your SSM, girl? How's your Ultra? Yeah, I like this one. This one's an 8 out of 10. The bird carries her and then she stabs. She says sorry, she's got blood all over her because she stabbed a dude, and then retracts the blade back. She does it. This one's an 8 out of 10. So Yashamaru Karas, one of the 3 new characters he's basically an edgy anime Batman. Like his family was murdered, so I believe, and he fights for the peace of his homeland. Now, let's see, what do you got? It's not flashy, it's cool camera work, but like it's a utility suit. I mean the Batman thing. Oh no, Yashamaru is the Batman. Basara is Joker. Edgy Batman, I give your WFT a 6 out of 10. However, Edgy Batman, your SSM, is a little bit different from your WFT. Yeah, so this one is a 7 out of 10. It's a very anime Hulk Lord, you know. It's not really a Cloud Omni Slash. It's not a Cloud Omni Slash, but it's good enough. Alright, Galford D. Weller. A character that I love playing as, I love seeing as. But I hate playing against him. The cheesiest freaking batch that I will always face whenever I go online. Plasma Blade, Plasma Blades, Plasma Blade. Go puppy, go for slide. What's the dealio with your supers? And the dealio is that you a basic bitch. That's a 6 out of 10. That's nothing too special. However, we're gonna see something fantastical here. Oh, not it. Fuck. I love this super. I love this ultra. I love it, man. It's sick. We're gonna like watch it. We're gonna like watch it again. I love it, man. It's so goddamn sick. He does like a KOF rush attack. He summons the dog. The dog howls. They pose in front of the camera. Galford says, "This is our justice." There's lightning in the back. Fucking 10 out of 10. Alright, so Ukyo Tachibana. Man with tuberculosis, but he has one of the most badass styles of swordsmanship ever, and that's, you know, the draw and slash. Now, what's your super, Ukyo? Yeah, so this is pretty much, you know, an EX version of his Tsubame Gaishi. This ultra, I remember, it's pretty badass. That's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. This is like this is another 10 out of 10 super, 10 out of 10 ultra. He just like launches you in the air. He like, you know, slices you a whole bunch, sheathes his sword, sings you a poem, and then you're dead. You're fucking dead, man. Kyoshiro super. Let's go. I like it. It's pretty good. I like it. Beyblade, let it rip. Yeah, this one's good. Especially the little bit of flair he has where he, you know, explodes himself and somehow is safe. This one's a 7 out of 10. Yeah, that was his ultra. It's pretty good. It retains Kyoshiro's kabuki nature. Like, he's always a stage performer. You know, do some rapid strikes, do some sword swipes. No, well, it's not badass. It's pretty cool. And I give it maybe a 6. Oh no, 7. Keep it at 7. The only thing that makes it better is like the pose. That's it. Alright, so what is your WFT? This one's okay. That move is just basically his fireball, but EX. It's flashy, certainly, but it's just basically an EX version of his fireball. This one's like a 5. There you go. Okay, it's nothing too crazy. He just stabs you, slices you, and then does a dual slash, and then he talks shit to you. This one's a 6. Alright, Tam Tam. So, he's basically like a tribesman. I'm not sure if he's Native American, but he does speak Japanese language. Forget where his origin is. He's pretty much, you know, a wild ass man. He's a tribe man. Tam Tam WFT. It's like an EX version of his fireball. This one's like a 6 out of 10. How about your ultra Tam Tam? I love this. I love this. It's a very unique it's a very unique ultra. I love it. I love it, man. You know, I want to see it again. Like, he summons his little dudes, he summons a flaming totem, and at the very end, he flame spits you. It's a true homage to his character. He's a wild ass man. He's a leader of a tribe. He summons little dudes. He summons a pole. He does like a ritual chant. And he does a flame breath. That one's badass. You know, this would have been something if Khan had that from MK11. If he were to do like more totem shit, you know, like more ritual shit, that would be so cool. That would be so goddamn awesome, man. Like, if Khan had that shit, oh man, I would love that character to like 1,000. Alright, Hanzo Hattori. Not gonna lie, chat, this one is an actual reference to an actual ninja in Japanese feudal history. There was an actual person by the name of Hanzo Hattori, and in all the Hanzo Hattoris he's been in, he was a ninja. Okay, this one's pretty cool. I like this one. This one's a 7 out of 10. I like this one. He does flame ninjutsu, and he poses ninja style at the end of that flame swirl. I like that. It's a 7 out of 10. Yeah, this one's pretty dope. This one's pretty dope. This one's a 9 out of 10, chat. This one's a 9 out of 10, peoples. This one's a 9 out of 10. Alright, Kagami Genjuro. The eternal rival and fellow disciple with Harumaru, and under, I shit you not, chat room, Genjuro is pretty cool. Their master, chat room, lore-wise, their master is named Nicotine Caffeine. This one's pretty good. It fits the character. He does a bloody savage slashes on the character, and he pins him down. This one's pretty good. Like, I give this an 8. It's cheeky, it's clever, it fits the character. I like it. It's 8 out of 10. Yeah, this one's a good ultra. It's just an EX version of his super. It's got more camera work, like it pivots back and it pivots left and right. But it's a good super. It's a good ultra. I like this one. This one's a 9, yeah. Because of the camera work, that's great. Earthquake, big, hunky chunky, big boy bitch. Fat ass stomach, he's basically a thief, and he has a sickle. I'm gonna get him a timeout. There you go, Pyro. Yeah, this one's like a, I think this one's like a, I would say I give it a 5 out of 10. Now, what's your super earthquake? Now, what's your ultra, I mean? Oh, I like this one. It's a comical ass super. It's a comical ass ultra. Ah, yes, tits before the maid came out. Yep, basically tits and thighs. Yeah, she's kind of like Destructo Child, if I'm correct about the lore. WFT. Here we go. Yeah, she's definitely got... I like the flippy dippy a bit. Yeah, the flippy dippy's a little bit cool, but, you know, it's alright. Like, I'll give this a 6. It's like a Rush series, KOF Rush series style, a Rush attack. Like, it's cool, but it's not that cool. Alright, we're gonna see her sexiness in her Ultra. Yeah, this one's sexy. This one's peevy. This one's peevy. Everybody likes this one. She hovers next to you, holds your face, teases you with a little kiss, and then slashes you. This one's a 9 out of 10. I don't know much about Yoshitora's lore. So I believe he's just basically he has the title Tokugawa, and that's a pretty famous name in Japanese history, feudal history. Yoshitora WFT. Yoshitora WFT Super. It's pretty awesome. I like it. He basically sweeps you, does a series of slashes, and brings out the Tokugawa symbol as he slams you down. That's pretty sick. I give that one an 8 out of 10. We gotta get the finish. Who's it? Yeah. Yeah, this one's got 9 out of 10 written all over it. Alright. Charlotte, what is your super? Splashu Gradation. This one's okay. This one's like a 6. Alright, now we can do this correctly. Adieu. Yep, so that one's pretty good. Like, she just multi-thrusts you, she just rapiers the shit out of you. She throws a rose and then stabs you one last time before saying adieu. 8. Only because, like, I hate her. Alright, so this chick, I see something on her in the past. Is she the one that has the strong punch where she doesn't have her weapon? Yep. That's the one. Ready to see that damage again? Alright, what's your super? And this one's pretty good. This one's a 6. Like, she just slugs you in the air and then slashes you a whole bunch. This is like a 6 out of 10. Yeah, like, that's badass. She does all of her, like, trinkets of trade. She, like, slashes you a whole bunch, bonks you a whole bunch, and then drills you upward, and then, you know, it summons out her pirate crew flag, which is, like, tools of trade pirates icon. I love it. This one's a 10 out of 10. That's badass. She's more Velma because of this. Like, look at her. That's sad. She, like, if you WFT her or if she drops her weapon, she also drops her glasses. Blue Ration WFT. She just summons a Tyrannosaurus Rex foot and just drops down on the opponent. legs are on a whole new level. Yo, y'all are still on the legs, man. Goddamn. It's more like a giant bird foot or a pterodactyl. That could be, but it's still pretty wild and crazy. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Where did she get that thing from? What contract did I have to sign? This one's a 9 out of 10. Because it's so weird, like what the fuck? What the fuck? She stumbles, hits you with the shield. That's pretty freaking wild. This one's a 10 out of 10. It's just so goddamn crazy. Like, where did the dragon come from? What the fuck is he doing? Rimururu. She's basically the sister of Nakaruru, and all she wants in life is to keep Nakaruru safe and like play with her a whole bunch. Like, not like play, you know, but you know. Rimururu, WFT. But this one's technically freezing, but it's part of the super, so it doesn't really count. You know, but I like the aspects of it. Puts you in a boulder, pushes you, and then you get hella damaged. This one's like a 6. Rimururu, SSM, here we go. Yeah, this one's waifu material. This one's waifu material. This one's a waifu out of 10. Like, she poses for you like idol dancer shit. Then she summons an ice glacier and then brings it down on the opponent. Anime the Ultra, exactly. Anime the Ultra, waifu out of 10. Before his transformation, he was a quote-unquote peace-loving man who lived with his wife. There you go, his wife. Until there was like a raid. There was like a mysterious murderer just like, you know, chopping and killing people. And the murderer also killed Basara's wife. But little did we know that Basara was the mysterious murderer, married to life. Basara was the one that killed his wife. Peace-loving, quote-unquote peace-loving, exactly. Killed his wife, and so his transformation caused him to be like, you know, this grotesque, you know, psychotic sounding fuckface. And the worst part about this is that when you hear about Basara and how he acts, nah, he's more fucked up. The ghost of his wife, Joker-like lore, but not. The ghost of his wife haunts him and tells him that you're the one that killed me. Kind of like, you know, a Japanese vengeful ghost that haunts this man to this day until he dies. He's like the ghost, the wife ghost tells Basara, you know, kill yourself. Everything is your fault. Why did you kill me? You deserve to die. And then Basara is like so messed up in the head that's like, you know, I live for my wife. I couldn't have killed my wife, you know? Anyway, let's see what your super is, Basara. So this one's pretty cool because like he rushes you, does a multi-hit attack, and the last hit, you know, when he does this, summons his sees the shadow of his wife. The wife still haunts him even as a super. So that's pretty sick. Like, I like that. That super deserves like an 8 out of 10. Now, how about the Ultra? Yeah, this one's pretty badass. This one's pretty badass, I like it. This one's a 10 out of 10. And the intro of it was super fantastic because it summons the ghost of the wife. My wife! Me wife! Alright, so Kazuki Kazama, the new bitch of Sam Show Online. WFT, here we go. Yeah, he just charges at you and palm thrusts your face. It doesn't damage you, but you are super punishable if the opponent blocks that. Falcon Punch Kazuki, I think it deserves a 8 out of 10. Time for Kazuki SSM. That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. The flames of hell. Yeah, this one's like a legit fucking 10 out of 10. He just like shoots you fireballs. And he gets hype. Yep. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet, man. I love it. Alright, so Chizumaru WFT, here we go. This one's a 4. Uses his umbrella to spin to win. He uses his umbrella to spin to win, like it's nothing too fancy. There you go. Yeah, this one's a good cinematic super. Well, after he goes into demon mode, slashes you, the parasol hovers. The parasol hovers and just lands on him, and you can see like the whole like blood circle around Shizumaru, so it's pretty good. Majikina Mina. I don't know anything about her, but she's basically an archer without a shirt. She's just like arrow lady. She's like exorcist, I think. So what's your WFT? She just literally shots you through the heart. So let's take a look at her SSM. A 1,000 arrows! That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The camera work is good, the final arrow shot. Just rains down arrows. Yeah, and it has a good camera effect at the end. Like the last blood splatter. I like it. This one's a 9 out of 10. So this move a 9 out of 10 because I use it a lot and I have personal bias with it. Now his SSM. Yep. I love the shit out of it. He flexes his muscles, headbutts you, grabs his pillar, and then dunks on you. Bah! There you go. That one's a 10 out of 10. That's badass. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a straight flurry attack with a water thing at the end. So it's good. It's this one's a 7 out of 10. It fits Sogetsu well. Now let's see Sogetsu's SSM. Yeah, this one's interesting, man. This one's cool. He like traps you in a water bubble, slashes you a whole bunch with water blades, and then does the last finisher. Yeah, this one's stylish as hell. I'll give this a 9 out of 10. Not like Kazuki's where he gets all pumped up and fired up and summons a fire volcano. But this one's still pretty good. Like, I like this one. Yep, this is what everybody wanted in Samurai Shodown. This is gonna be instant 9s and 9s, I can already feel. So let's see her, WFT. Yep, that's a 9. She's showing off the hooch, she's showing off the cooch, and she kills you. This one's a 9. Alright, so now Iroha SSM. Yep, this one's a 10 out of 10. Grabs you. There you go. That one's a 10 out of freaking 10. Now we get to the disappointing character of all time. Like, he's a good scurvy batch. Like, he's Unga Bunga Man. But goddamn, was it the worst fucking call of a crossover, man? Oh my god. Yep, 1. That's a 1. And then we have the Ultra. That was an attempt with it at least. Okay, I'll give it a 2. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. The Ultra is a 1. So, pretty much done with all the Judge the Supers. Pretty much done with the Judge the Supers. So, by far the best ones, if we are going backwards, Iroha's 10 out of 10. Wanfu's 10 out of 10. Basara's 10 out of 10. Kazuki's a 10. We go to the character with the best Ultra and have him or her kill her with Warden. Oh yeah. Let's see. Darley's is a 10 out of 10. Galford's a fucking 10 out of 10. Ukyo's a 10. Blue Ration's a 10 out of 10 because of for fucksies, you know? Summons a dragon and then spits hot fire. You know? There are also some good ones like Hanzo and Genjiro. Yoshitora. Tam was pretty awesome to see. Sogetsu and Mina have cool ones too. Shizumaru, the little boy, has a cool cinematic one. Rimururu is very FBI waifu out of 10. Just like dances for you and then summons Ice Glacier to to attack you. But yeah, pretty much it. This is like the entire Sam Show roster, and we rated, judged the Supers and Ultras out of all of them.